What up, world? It's your boy GM, Talkingshift. We got a little cloudy room today. I ain't never started it off just like this, man,
Yeah.
but only fitting, brother. I'm super excited. I've been had this one for like a couple weeks in the works, man, and I'm so happy to finally get you out here, brother. This DJ Tasi, man,
What's
live in the
happening?
flesh.
What's good?
What's up, brother? I like to usually start and kick back into I like to, especially on the first go around, get into somebody's history.
Yeah.
But before we even go into that, man, let's let the world know Tasi. That's Samoan.
Yeah.
I mean, is there
Number
a
one.
cultural significance? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I was
that's
thinking
what
like
it means.
Tasi,
Yeah.
lo,
Yeah.
fa,
Yeah.
right? So that's number one, DJ one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my real name. You feel me? I couldn't get
Tasi,
creative.
boy.
I was like, I need a DJ name. It's just gonna be my real name because nobody's gonna have it. You feel me?
Yes.
And I'm my mom's firstborn and her only son. So
Only fitting.
yeah, it's only fitting.
So, a lot of people use the term these days, DJ, and they've never touched a turntable in their life.
I mean, it's different times now, though.
It is.
You
It
know?
is.
It's different times.
It
Like
is.
the technology changes, so therefore, like the DJ game has to evolve. And
100%.
turntables, that's phonograph, man. That's old shit. You know what I mean?
But you got that ability.
Yeah.
And I mean, you could rock with the new ones too, like the new
Yeah.
DJs.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? To be real,
Yeah.
if you know how to fuck with the techniques and the mixer and the old school shit, and even more if you know how to actually use real vinyl,
Okay.
you have such an advantage
Yeah.
because it's just basically simplified on a mini board. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, but it's harder to go from that mini board, that controller, to turntables. You know what I mean? Because you're
got
kind of
you.
like programmed on the technology part.
I got you.
Yeah.
So I'm not a producer myself, right? I know a lot of folks that produce music, and I got a lot of respect for them. But I am a musician. I play piano, play guitar, and I feel like the producers, as far as professional producers out there, the ones that have that kind of ability to play instruments and be creative like that, I don't know. They kind of have a little bit of almost like a superpower when it comes to producing.
Yeah.
Do you feel that way, like with being a DJ, since you know how to work the vinyl?
For sure. Like, for sure.
Yeah.
Almost to the point where I can see the difference with my generation of DJs compared to the newer generation of DJs that are rising right now.
Okay.
You could just kind of see there's way more fluidness to it with us. I'm straight.
Okay.
There's way more fluidness with it, like for us. Like it's so natural because we came from
Timing must be a little bit better, huh?
Yeah. And
you.
we're smoother because we came from not looking at the screen because that's become basically you're playing a video game at that point. You see a lot of DJs just look at the screen.
And they're like,
Yeah,
three,
and they
two,
just could fix
and
it.
go.
Yeah, they're looking at it, judging it. We didn't have anything to like. We're just feeling it.
I got you.
So it's just a whole different thing for us. But the
Yeah.
younger generation can learn it. They just need to let go of that.
I feel
screen.
You. I feel you. So, how did you get into DJing, man?
Man, so a friend of the family, it was my mom's boyfriend's brother. I don't want to make it sound like Gardner or sister. Like that shit sounds too much. But it was my mom's boyfriend's brother. I was like 10, 11 at the time. And we used to always go to their house for the holidays. And I used to always go ride with him, my mom's boyfriend's brother. We'd go cruising, listen to music, run to the store, get shit for the fam, you feel me?
Yeah.
And he just had this tape playing, and like in the car it was like he just had the system. So I'm just like sitting back and I'm feeling the shit. But then I'm hearing every song stop and then but like on beat the next song start, but it flowed and it blended.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, how the fuck did he just do that? Like, how did he pause the cassette tape and then hit
Just
record
hit into the
perfectly?
next one.
He was like, nah. He's like, he has 2 turntables and a mixer. I was like, fuck is 2 turntables and a mixer? You know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
You're 10 years old. You feel me? So he broke it down. He showed me some old school movies and shit. And I just fell in love, bro. And I went home. I went to my dad's house. I was at my dad's house, and I went on his turntable, and I tried to cut up a record.
Mm-hmm.
And
was it the right needles?
Nah, it was the wrong turntable. The whole shit just broke. Nothing worked, bro. It didn't turn on, nothing.
Oh, no.
So my dad found out he had, he was gonna come home and play his records.
Yeah.
And he beat my ass, bro. Like, beat my ass. So after I took that ass whooping, I was like,
that.
yeah, right.
I should not laugh at that.
But I mean, it's
I'm used to it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Growing up old school is different. You feel me?
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, yo, if I took this ass whooping, like, I need to make something out of it. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I want to be a DJ.
Yeah.
I want to find out how to do this shit. So I had to like work some little odd ass jobs because I was 10, 11. There's a pizza spot. I had to fold the pizza boxes and
working young.
Yeah, working young, and I get money from it. I did like little newspaper shit, the paper boy shit.
If you don't
anything
mind
to get money.
If you don't mind me asking, G, how old are you?
I'm 37.
37.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like when I'm saying this is the old school, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Cassette tapes.
You do not look 37, bro.
Right on. Yeah,
That's
you.
a good thing.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, but those are the old days, bro. Like the good days where it was. I mean, the good days for me. Mm-hmm. This might be the good days for this generation.
Yeah.
But all we had was turntables and needles and records and cassettes. You know what I'm saying? Like the CDs were in, but not burning the CDs.
Not
we were
yet.
still
Not
making,
yet.
not yet.
I got you.
So then,
I remember this time.
Yeah,
vaguely.
Bro, it was cool.
I'm a little bit younger. I'm 30.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
But like the whole, I was working since I was 10.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That work ethic, that old school, that grind.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of the younger generation has a lot of entitlement to it. You
bro,
know,
I got my daughter's turning 15 this week, bro.
Oh,
she's. Yeah, I'm a full-time dad. That's why I told you before I came here. I dropped my daughter off at my mom's. But bro, she's an entitled little diva, bro. And I look and I'm like, damn, it's fucked up because it's my parenting, but I can't even help it because it's a generational thing.
Yeah.
There's phones. They
Exactly.
see different things. They're exposed to different shit.
You know, a lot of times, man, that it seems like a lot of the raising these days comes from the phone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like
for sure.
A lot. Like I was out at dinner the other day, and this family was there, and the parents were eating dinner, and both of the kids were just looking at their phone, eating dinner, and I was like, like these parents are literally letting this device raise their child.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like, and when you want to get your kid to shut up, people put iPads and like put their favorite shows, like, and their favorite shows run 24 hours. That's that favorite show on YouTube. So
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, they're with the screens are raising our kids.
When when I was a little kid, I couldn't sit still. Like, I couldn't.
Right.
I was like, I don't give a fuck what's on that TV. I want to go outside.
Bro, I was out.
Yeah, I was
like
riding
I told
bike.
I told my daughter, you know what my punishment was back in the day? She was like, what? Like I couldn't go outside.
Yeah.
It'd be a
That was
punishment for me to make my daughter go outside. Like
Yeah.
I'd be like, you know what, you're in trouble. Get the fuck outside. Go do something.
That was punishment.
That was punishment. Staying inside. That drove me crazy, bro.
Yeah. I remember hitting the town on my little Razor scooter and then my BMX bike. But yeah, man, it's a crazy generation, man.
It is. It is.
But back into you growing up, okay? So, I hear you. When did you first get your turntables? How'd you get them?
Like shortly after that. Honestly, I hustled fast, bro.
Yeah.
So really, I bought the mixer myself. So everything I bought, my mom, she loves telling her friends the story because. She didn't do anything. She didn't buy anything. My dad, nobody bought me anything.
Did it
like
all you.
they're very proud to tell people that like my son did it for himself. Like not even Christmas presents where it was DJ shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
That's
like
dope.
everything I got was on me. But,
Self-made.
Yeah. My
Real
mom
self-made.
hooked it up. She had I had bought the mixer. My mom had a friend that she worked with who used to be a DJ. He was like, I got the 2 turntables just sitting there. Like he could use them until I need them. Cool. I got that. And my little Radio Shack mixer. Like, remember Radio Shack? Radio Shack.
Yeah.
Hey,
man.
R.I.P. Radio Shack. I would love Radio Shack right now.
If you
like,
need some cables or something quick.
man, quick. I remember
Nobody was in that store ever.
You run in there, out in 2 minutes.
Yeah,
if you know what you want, you good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Radio Shack, man. I remember they had one on Jackson. That stayed open the last one with like Sprint. It was like Radio Shack and Sprint and Hayward. I was like,
I'm surprised they still got fries.
Man, right. And have you seen fries?
They fat.
Bruh, it's
the one right here in
huge.
Palo Alto. They got a deli,
Bruh.
they got a restaurant, they got whatever you need.
And nobody in there.
Oh yeah, you can't get nobody to help you.
Nobody in there. Like there's 3 people at the cash register.
And don't nobody that work there know nothing either.
For real,
they're like,
nothing.
sorry,
You on your own.
It's another department.
yeah, but they got what you need. You just got to figure it out yourself.
I think fries they would because I feel like they're close to going out. But I feel like they need to do something like tap in with like maybe Amazon. You know what I'm saying? And be like because that's the
Yeah, man.
Amazon is it.
That's a good play.
Yeah.
Man, it's pretty quick in and out there too.
Right.
They're kind of on
Right.
that teetering, like they're gonna like shit. Tower Records even,
Bro, warehouse.
Man. Oh man, my first
Blockbuster.
My
Like,
fir-
can we take you?
my first. Hey man, I remember my first rap album. My boy stole from the Warehouse Records in Redwood City, right there
Oh,
at Sequoia Station. It was Bone Thugs and Harmony. Man, that was my first.
I think I stole Bone Thugs and Harmony too.
Everybody stole Bone Thugs.
I feel
and
like
Harmony.
I think I did, and then I
If you
tried to
didn't
write
steal
every
Bone Thugs-
lyric in the my notebook.
I did too.
Yeah,
You know which song it was in particular? It was the one with Notorious B.I.G. The Notorious Thugs. I had to break all that down.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. If you didn't steal or get that record stolen from you,
Yeah,
I don't think
trust
you deserve it.
I don't trust you.
Hey, man, that's old school Bay Area shit,
Right.
man.
But all right, so yeah, I had the turntables. I was going crazy. I only had 2 records, 2 live crew. Me So Horny.
Do you remember what turntables they were?
Technique 1200s.
Technique.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man, you started off not right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I was on the right track.
Okay.
So then I was DJing. I had 2 records, going fat, going hard. 6 months later, he needs them back. So I'm back to square one. So I had to like hustle, do all my shit, get back. And then finally got me some turntables, bro. Started doing house parties and it was a wrap.
Bam.
I was a DJ.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. That was like, I think growing up, I only went to one house party really that had a DJ. But it was like with the CD DJs.
Oh, yeah.
Even at the dances, they started, like the American DJ and whatever. I don't remember all the different ones back then, like early 2000s. But that transition was weird.
Right.
I don't know. That's pretty much like what these EDM DJs are pretty kind of using.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and that's kind of why, because that era was like, that's when electronic and like, you can get all the dub steps and the dub plates and all that shit. So I think once it crossed into technology where you could burn your own music, become a producer, make your music, play it to the masses, I feel like the EDM world or the electronic music world took off.
Yeah. Being that we're here in the middle of Silicon Valley,
Dead ass,
being in the
smack
Bay,
in the middle.
What do you? Especially here, right?
Right.
What do you think? Kind of technology and music. How's it gonna? Do you see any evolution? Like kind of moving forward, because it seems like everything's a blend of some sort of EDM.
Yeah.
But
like I feel like out here we had such a culture and that we lost it when the technology world came in here. Because a lot of the people are dry who move in here to like work in technology, and they're prudes. So like we lost our culture, you know what I mean? So now our culture is this weird, like us trying to hold on to some bass shit, but it's getting taken over. Yeah. And you can see it. It's all over,
it's unfortunate, man. You tapped in with some heavy hitters as far as bass shit go. I mean, are you like signed officially?
Nah.
Okay. Nah. But you work a lot with like Dope Era, Fab.
Yeah. That's the homie.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about like how it went from house parties and starting to mess with some of these Bay Area cats.
Because of the mixtapes.
Yeah.
Like when I started doing mixtapes, that was like, that kind of blended me.
And you're still doing mixtapes.
Yeah. That's how it started for me. So like,
what was the very first one, man?
Dude, honestly, I don't know, because I was like in the 8th grade. Me and my partners was making mixtapes.
I got you.
Yeah, but the first real one that took me off, that put me in a national mixtape circuit, was Checkin' Traps. My boy, he went by Mind Trap back in the day. He goes by Checkin' Traps now, but he was Mind Trap, and the mixtape was Checkin' Traps.
Okay.
And so he had maybe about 100 copies that he couldn't even push out here in the Bay. Couldn't even move them. Standing in front of fucking Rasputin's.
Out the trunk was not doing it.
Couldn't do it. So this was like in 2006, 2007.
I graduated high school that year.
Yeah.
That hype year was like full swing.
That was it.
Yeah.
That was full swing,
full
boy.
swing. Hey
full
man, I was
swing.
blessed. I went to high school from 2004 to 2007.
Oh yeah.
Or 2003 to
You was
2007.
hyphy, boy.
Oh man.
You guys had to be hyphy.
Oh man, we was
for real. That age group had to be hyphy.
Oh man, super duper,
Yeah.
bro. We was and Fab, bro, was like all the lingo was like all Fab.
All
you know
Fab,
what I mean?
yeah.
Shabuba la boopy, like the whole nine. And it's weird because like that whole Bay
That
Bay
was fun,
swag. Oh
motherfucker.
my god.
That shit was fun, bro. Could you? I can't explain to people how fun those days were.
Imagine, but even check this out. Going outside of the Bay. And
how
telling
much they
them,
loved
"Oh,
you.
I'm from the Bay."
Oh, bruh.
Oh my God!
I used to go to LA all the time with like an Oakland shirt on or a
How many
510
boyfriends were
shirt.
jealous,
Bruh.
mad at you like a
Motherfuckers,
motherfucker?
if you were from the Bay, if you were from the Bay, man, they hated on you because they knew like Bay motherfuckers went out of our region and like we could just
Take
game
over
up anybody. Like our game was so cold, and it's crazy because like sometimes like other regions, their game freezes up when they come out here, when they used to come out here. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
ours never froze up when we left other places. We always had Bay in us. You feel me? So it was always like some Bay shit.
What
and
is it
anybody,
about it?
I don't know, but everybody, everywhere I go, when I go travel, they're like, "Oh, you from the Bay, huh?" I'm like, yeah, I'm like,
be
yeah, because
knowing.
I'm Bay. This is Bay. We Bay, bro. Like it's.
I'll
it's
be
how
on
it
an
go.
airplane and I know I met a cool ass cat working. He was a flight attendant for Southwest, bruh, and he was like, "What is it about y'all Bay motherfuckers like that? Like y'all are hell just fly."
Yeah.
What
We
is,
are.
like I don't even know. I've
are.
always wondered it myself. Like what is it?
Nah, it's that ocean breeze, man. It's like, bro, like it's that Bay breeze that we just get funneled like game. You know,
But
what
it's
I'm
so
saying? Just
different
comes
than
in.
LA though.
Yeah, it is.
You
Well,
know?
because LA's Hollywood. That's all fake.
So yeah.
You got to do like fake shit in LA. Like,
Okay.
you know, no offense to my LA partners.
I was gonna
that's
say
listening
you
and
know
shit.
a lot of you tapped in with LA, so
But it's like it's they'll even tell you that shit. You got to be fake.
it's hella funny because the LA cats love our swag,
Yeah.
and we hate LA, but they're like okay with it because I don't know why. Like kind of a lot of, you know what I mean?
I have my opinion on why.
Oh man, I don't even know if I wanted to ask.
Right. You know, it's like, man, shit.
A lot of people from the Bay though, they starting to go move out to LA.
Yeah.
I don't know what's that about.
Because
Vegas, I understand.
all right, if for anybody who's listening, I'll give you game of exactly what I'm doing. I'm making Palm Springs my place where I'm at. That's why I'm always going back and forth to Palm Springs. What
Okay.
that does is that brings some type of credibility to me here in my home turf. So people are like, bro, you're always going out. What's out there? Oh, we got to catch you while you're out here before you keep moving over there and you're just gone.
Yeah.
So the more you're away, your home looks at you and they want you back.
Yeah. Okay.
So sometimes in the Bay, once you're established, you got to like really go away.
yeah.
And then they're like, come back.
Yeah,
Come,
yeah.
don't leave us with this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like think of it. I'm a mixtape DJ. Like I drop mixtapes. Like they're actual mixtapes, not mixes of like they're mixtapes.
Yeah.
So imagine if I just wanted to move to Palm Springs and just took what I'm doing here and I'm just a Palm Springs dude. Who's doing mixtapes out here? Name another DJ that has a mixtape.
No.
I know, right? That's crazy. I want more DJs to do it though. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to like say anything. I want more DJs to make out here to make Bay mixtapes.
You know, and that's a fact, and I can attest to this because every Monday you do, or not every, is it every Monday? It's like
It was every Monday, but gentrification happened.
really.
And, for real.
All over this
And at
place,
the Dope
man.
Rare store, people be knocking and complaining, and it's like 3 to 5 o'clock. We was doing this 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. in a hip hop store, and we're not like slapping at all, like, bro, to the point where like
it's talking, it's conversation.
Yeah. And it's like we had one little speaker, and I wouldn't even pump it up because I knew, like, but they would still complain.
Well,
so
let everybody know what you're doing over there on these Mondays.
Yeah, so it's Music Mondays.
Music Mondays. At the Dope Era store.
At the Dope Era store. It started at the one on Market Street, 45th and Market. That was lit. Fab basically had an idea to do present people's music every Monday at his store, and he wanted a DJ do it, so I did it.
Okay.
And we took off, and it became something bigger than we thought it would be.
Yeah.
It became like a cultural staple of like, hey, Music Mondays is where you should be on a Monday. And then because we were doing it in the hood, you feel me? Like, it was in the hood. That's what was so great about it. It was Music Mondays in the hood, 45th and Market, the North Pole. You feel me?
For us, by us.
Yeah. So it's like, it was dope. Then then Fab, all congratulations, got the Broadway store, which is fucking beautiful. That store is fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
Right outside of Bart, bro. It's so hip hop to me. You feel me? Like the Dope Bear store, you come out, it's like, even in New York, you know, the tunnels and shit, and they come out and fucking there's like a hip hop store right out the train station shit, bro. Yeah. That's some like hip hop shit. You feel me?
I feel you.
So he got that store, we moved it there, and that's where we started having a problem with the coming in there and the neighbors, and they already just probably were like, it's some hip hop heads up in there. So
yeah. Well, like, besides the haters though, what is Hip Hop Mondays?
Music Mondays.
We
debuting people's music. You
Okay.
know? Bring your music. You could come straight from the studio, play it. What do y'all think?
Okay.
And we're just it's like we're
It's a
sitting
showcase.
here, and like, yo, your song was dope. Like, that was sick. Like, woo woo. And so yeah, that's what it's all about. It's about a community.
Okay.
Like, I want to give back, right? But my community isn't like the politicians of America or the whatever. It's us. It's the music industry. It's this. So like, the way I give back is by just giving myself, to us.
I feel
this
you.
community.
Yeah,
The
this
music
culture,
community.
this culture,
Yeah.
especially like Bay Area,
Yeah.
hip hop music and culture. It's beyond.
Yeah.
It's beyond
So
hip hop.
so peep this. So giving back, we were kind of frustrated that we were doing it at the store and that they were hating. I don't know, the universe worked its miracle. Bandcamp reached out and was like, hey, we want you guys to do your Music Mondays over there. So we did, and bruh, we have not had one unsuccessful Bandcamp night. Bro, they're like, it's the most beautiful thing. Cause like I bring people to come in to actually teach and talk. But then we also mix that in with performers.
Okay.
And then open mic performers. So it's like giving people this space. And Bandcamp is dope because it's like a record store too.
Okay.
So they got like turntables set up, and you could like pull out records and listen to shit. You feel me?
Okay.
So like, and then they have this dope ass stage, and the stage is fully equipped, and we just rock out, educate, and we network.
Is that separate from Music Mondays?
That's still Music Mondays.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's Music Mondays at Bandcamp.
Okay.
So basically, what we took from a store in the hood to a new store to a stage store, and they're kitty corners. So Bandcamp's on one side of the street, Dope Era's on another. That's why it's Dope Era and Bandcamp presents.
That's tight, man.
Yeah.
How did you and Fab like link up? You said it was the.
Bro, all right. I don't think I've ever said this story on wax, but like,
exclusive.
so yeah, I met Fab a long time ago. I used to do these all age parties when I was like a senior in high school.
Okay.
And he did this all age. I did actually when I got out of high school. I was still doing the all age parties, and I did this one event in Santa Clara at the Backbeat, and it was a freestyle competition. And
Is that still there?
I don't know, right?
I remember that. The
Bruh, the Backbeat went crazy.
Oh man, that's the same era, boy.
So he was one of the freestyle people, but he lost, and I think he lost to some dude named like Awkwards or some shit like that. And I swear he was from like Pleasanton or like the 925 or some shit. Like, I don't know. But anyway, I knew him back then. And then I used to go shop at this store in Fremont, Straight Hits Vinyl Shop. And that was owned by Jazzy Jim. And Jazzy Jim's brother is Gary Archer, who manages Fab.
Okay.
So all Fab's music would always be there. Fab would always be there. If you wanted exclusive like Fab records or whatever, this is like during the Nig Latin era. Like that's how far back this is. Like we was kids.
Yeah.
Like we was kids.
I was real kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
We was kids, like kids. So it was that time, which was a great time too. And we just kept crossing paths and kept crossing paths and kept crossing paths. And here we are today.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, it's real dope. It's real dope that I in the hyphy movement, like I was like a fan of his, bro. Like even like I'm not even gonna lie, when I'm next to him, I'm like, bro, you're Fab. You're like the biggest celebrity in the Bay. You feel me? Like, and I just gotta be cool because everybody's like, no, Tess has known him forever. It's like, bro, it's still Fab. Like, I don't care how long I've known him, it's still gonna be Fab to me. You feel me? Like that's Mr. FAB.
He's like
that's the man.
He is like, I don't know one other Bay Area hip hop artist that got a store. That got something solid in the culture for you know what I mean? Yeah. Like he really out here in the streets.
I mean, his nickname's the mayor, so it's like it's
fitting.
Like it's very fitting.
You know,
because he reaches his hand out, he extends, he wants to like every. It's like what people see, it's not an act. He's really trying to bring kindness back. He's trying to say hello to everybody that walks by. He's like moving like a politician, like a mayor. You know what I'm saying? And he honestly, I will for sure vote for him because I think that he is going to run for mayor, and I think he will become mayor of Oakland, bro.
That would be I hope that he does.
No, I think it's like kind of like
it's
one of those things that's kind of supposed to happen.
He already does things socially, and he's already kind of rubbing shoulders with these politicians as it is, right?
Right now, yeah.
Like, didn't he get a key to the city for Dope Air?
He has a Mr. Fab Day.
Yeah. They just gave Oakland
February
just
7th.
gave him a day.
Yeah,
that's dope, man.
Yeah.
Like to have somebody really out here in the streets, like really doing good for us, keeping this culture alive, beyond just making music, you know what I mean? Not one other artist person is doing it.
Yeah,
that's dope. And then to have that co-sign you and everything that you're doing, that's major, brother. So as far as the mixtape game goes, how does that work in today's age? You know what I mean? Because like,
man.
How is it? Are you looking for views? Are you looking just to build up your name to make enough, people come to a show?
Bro, I don't know.
It's a change in time. Yeah. Music is weird right now. It's in a state of flux.
I do it because that's all I know how to do in this business, in this game.
Yeah,
is make mixtapes. That's all I've ever known. So like I don't think I'll figure it out, and I'm gonna keep working until I do. But I don't think there's really anything to figure out. I think it's hip hop, bro. You feel me? And like here's my mixtape that I made. Some dope artists I fuck with. Here's my mixtape. Do campaigning just like we was talking about Fab doing. So like I'm the medium between the artist and the public.
Yeah.
And it's always going to be
like that. Do you represent these artists basically? Are you kind of like a manager for some of them?
Not an official on paper manager,
but kind of help guide.
Yeah, I just give my guidance, bro. Like I have Outrageous Karina, she's one, and
I seen her.
Lil Duty. Yeah, so those two have my undivided attention
for sure.
Yeah.
So how is that kind of helping guiding people like? Taking a step back and I guess as a DJ,
that's what we've always
done. You
kind
of put other people on as it is. You know,
that's just in the nature.
It's kind of just an extension of what you do.
Yeah, that's in the nature of the game. You know? It's just like you're the artist, like bro, like Will Smith and Jazzy Jeff. Yeah. They still touring, still going around. And Jazzy Jeff has one of the biggest DJ traveling fucking shows out right now. The Vinyl Destination. It's an all vinyl set that they do, and they travel and they go different countries. They were in New Zealand like 2 weeks ago. You know, so it's like, yeah, it's dope. That's what we do.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and look where Jazzy Jeff put Will Smith. Cause you know, like Jazzy Jeff was rocking parties and needed Will Smith to come hype some shit up, and they just was like, "Yo, let's do this."
All thanks to him, man.
Right.
He got him at pretty much everything.
Right.
That's crazy to think about when I think about it like that, man. You know, do you ever kind of wish, like, damn, I wish, and I know it's not to be like self-centered, but do you ever wish, like, damn, I wish me as a DJ I could be more in the forefront and show off my skills or anything like that? Or do you ever feel the push to want to like do artistry?
So now, yes. Now I'm like, I think it should be all about the DJ. I think rappers have had their turn, and I think it should be about the DJ.
In a lot of ways, it kind of is.
Yeah, it really is. So like,
I lived in Vegas for 6 years, and out there it fucking is.
Definitely. And that's the thing. Like, it needs to be known that everywhere, and it needs to be mainstream. Like Red Bull's onto something. They got the Red Bull 3-style battle, bro. Red Bull, come on, like. You know, and now it's a sport. DJing's a sport. Like, let's put this sport on TV. Let's put it in the mainstream. Let's get this on the forefront. Yeah. Because it looks so much better when I seen like Khaled bring out different artists. When it was like DJ Khaled, and then it was like, out comes fucking Ace Hood, and out comes Lil Wayne, and then out comes Rihanna, and it's like, yo, whoa, that's right. You know what I'm saying? As a DJ, you can just, these are the artists that I put on these tracks that you like. Here you go. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
And it's like, the DJ's the show.
So, in a perfect world right now, if you can make if you were to make a Bay Area All-Stars mixtape, who would you want to see on a track together, man? I'll let you pick 2 different tracks, man. Who would you want to put together, brother? Dream Team, man.
Right. How many?
You can do whatever you want. It's your own. You get 2 songs.
Okay. I think like I think E40 and Richie Rich, that few that they just recently had, I think like, damn, when I thought about it, they would have had like some ill ass, like if they recorded like a project together and it was them two, like just how like, you know, E40 had, you know, the Click and Be Legit and all this shit. But just like, I thought about it, I was like, yo, Richie's like just chill ass flow with like 40s, like hyper shit, you feel me? It'd be like the perfect yin and yang on a track.
Okay.
I think it'd be really dope. And the idea sparked me when that whole shit between the two of them just happened.
I could see that.
Yeah.
When's the last time you seen Richie Rich? Like, I haven't heard.
I used to low key work for him because he ran Def Jam West, and I was promoting on Def Jam West out in Oakland.
Oh damn!
In like 2000, 2001.
Okay.
So
damn.
like, yeah.
That's deep. You've been in the game for.
Oh yeah, bro. We was promoting fucking like the How High movie, bro. They had these ill ass How High hats, bro. Because you know Def Jam, that was a Def Jam movie.
I need money.
And then and then even like Fast and Furious, we had Fast and Furious thongs we would like toss out, bro. Like I was dressed up. Me and my brother, we would dress up as Reggie Noble. I still have. Don't tell Def Jam. I hope Def Jam don't hear this, bro. I still have the fucking Reggie Noble helmet.
Oh my god,
bro! In my mom's garage, it's still there.
Funny.
Yeah, every time I go to my mom's house, I open just to check, see if it's still there. I'm like, all right, Def Jam didn't find
it. little safekeeping spot,
right? Yeah. But yeah, that was us. We used to dance around on stage as Reggie Noble, you know, Redman's mascot.
Yeah,
and you know, yeah, it was cool. But Richie Rich was president of Def Jam West, and I worked for one of the guys that worked under him. So I was in that circle all the time.
Running into him.
Rich would pull up in the any new ass ill ass whip that year. He would come all black all tinted out.
Of course.
Like before it even drops, I'm like, bro, that's crazy. He got
Yeah.
I don't even know about Ben's names. I'm not into shit like that. But like, he got the Ben's, this number, that number.
Get it,
motherfucker. All
Yeah,
black
yeah.
rims, all blacked out. You feel me? So yeah, that was like Richie in like Oakland during that time. So he was the man. And he had that fat ass crib in the hills. So he was like the dude. He's like the Oakland
is he
hero.
still doing music today?
Nah.
No, he just retired,
Yeah.
living off royalties, doing his thing.
He do his thing.
Yeah. So Project 2.
Yeah.
Who would be the other project that you could put together on a Dream Team little collabo to put together?
I think I would like remix it with like I always tell her, but Outrageous Karina, I always like her like flowing, spitting like real bars, because she got dumbass real bars.
Yeah.
You know, not that she's not
get
showing
her out here sometime,
yeah, for
man.
sure. Not that she's not showcasing her bars, but like she got real bars. So I think her with like maybe I'm a huge Drew Down fan. Like I love Drew Down. He's so playeristic.
Yeah.
Like, and I think
That's that Bay Area swag.
Yeah,
we just
yeah.
talking about.
And he still got it too. Drew Down's still a cold ass Mac.
Oh yeah.
Bruh, he is still a cold Mac, bruh. Sharp. Every time you see him, he's sharp. He shine, bruh. I'm like, see, there you go.
Yeah.
Game
tight.
Yeah, game tight. And, you know, lasted this long because a lot of people fall off. Bruh.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Drew Down. I ain't seen that. It's who out of the classic Bay Area cats is really out here still doing music? Fab, 40.
Yeah. Short.
Is
He is. He's still performing. Yeah.
Not really too. What do you think about who's the new Bay? Who's gonna be the new Bay? Or who is the new Bay? I guess at the moment, even.
I mean,
if anybody.
You know, like I'm looking at like, actually he has a DJ meet and greet going on right now. Capallo 304 on Instagram. Capallo, yeah.
Okay.
And Larry June.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I think like those cat and of course Rex Life Raj.
Oh
like,
yeah, he killing. He cold.
Bro, he's
Nice,
like
bro.
killing on a whole. Like I forgot because I feel like he's actually past just the idea of he's like somebody trying to make it. Like he made it.
He's different, man.
Yeah,
he's,
he made
he's
it.
got a.
He has an ear.
When we talk about Future,
He got an ear.
that is what I think about. Like
Yeah.
truthfully, not even because he's a Bay cat, not even because like, you know what I mean, like that everything he just got going. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like his whole sound is, I don't know, sonically gifted, bro.
Yeah, he's and you know he's one of those people you can tell. And I've heard things because I've never been in a studio session while he's working, but my homegirl DJ Shellhard has. But you know, she says that his ear is just like he knows how he likes things and how it should sound, and he has it. Because when I listen to his music, sometimes I listen to people. I'm not gonna lie, I'm like, what don't I not like?
Yeah.
First of all, because I'm such a DJ. I'm always critiquing music. Sometimes I can't just let go and just let the music take me. I'm like, what doesn't sound good?
Yeah.
You know?
I feel you.
And I think that's why DJ's music is so critical, because we really like the music that we like. So when we're like, okay, yeah, I can see why
You
this
guys are
is dope.
basically tastemakers.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, we used to be. Like, you know, now, you know, we got to educate the people of why the DJs were. And I feel like a lot of DJs took a seat without saying this is why this person is on or this is why that person is on. But like Big Von, I just saw recently do it because what's her name? Ella May, yeah. Ella May, Boot Up, yeah. So she went on The Breakfast Club and said that Big Von was the reason Boot Up is so huge.
Okay.
So then Big Von was like, yes, I blew that up. You know, it was, he got credit and recognition, and that's what we need more of.
Definitely. Okay.
You know?
You know what that puts into perspective a lot of things. You know what I mean? I think, you know, it makes me think about podcasting. You know, and this is a learning process. You know, each time I do this, I take the approach a little bit different. I'm learning, trying to make it as better and better. One thing that I really am realizing though is I'm here to help you guys tell a story, your story.
For sure.
And like sometimes I tell people like, you know, like come on the show, like, and they'll think like, oh well, like, what's so significant about me, like that I have to tell the world? You know what I mean? And everybody's got a story, which is the crazy thing. You could talk to anybody in the world, there's gonna have a good story, but like that's kind of, I guess that's what the DJ is to music, to the artist, you know, to help them get their story and their song into the world.
Yeah, because if you think about it, like somebody, okay, say you're a great podcaster, right? And but people don't know. But then here I am as a DJ, and I'm like, yo, this dude's a dope broadcaster because I said it. You could have said it before, like I'm a dope broadcaster. Like everybody thinks they're a dope something, but when somebody else says it about you, that's when it changes everybody else's minds. You know what I mean? 100%. And that's why like DJs are important in music, tastemakers are important in whatever, because it's literally trust me, I know this is dope.
Yeah.
You know?
And sometimes a lot of times with music, like, you know, maybe the first, maybe the second time you hear something, maybe it doesn't quite get you there, but sometimes it just takes that one more time to hear and then it just breaks. Yeah. And you know, a lot of people, they say for some reason, like Houston, like the DJs in Houston help break songs. You know what I mean? And
in the strip clubs, fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
What? You've been to Texas. You know what's up?
Yeah, fuck yeah. That's where you break music. That's where the strip clubs in the South has always been, where you break music. Okay. That's where like DJs would go steal what song is hot from a strip club DJ playing it. Because like these strippers, they so tapped in. Strippers keep me in the know of what songs dope. You know what I'm saying? Like strippers know this is the hot song, because they know that like whoever turns up and spends the most money to that song, that's the song that they want to keep using and dance to. Okay. You feel me? So like strippers always be on point.
That is super game for the folks here.
Yeah. So like the down south DJs and radio DJs and all the shit, they would go to strip clubs, spend money and hear what that DJ's playing, and then it would start just going.
Yeah. Okay.
So like that's how music, it catches fire. And I think it still does right now.
Does anybody do that out here in the Bay? Does anybody is there anybody breaking music in the Bay? Like
I feel like I am.
No. I mean, like, no, that's what I'm trying to get at. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I feel like I am. I don't.
But nobody else.
I mean, there's some people, but there's definitely some people, but
Chewy
I think
Gomez?
it's more. Chewy for sure. He's like, he's a great tastemaker, but that's like automatic. You know what I mean? Because that's Chewy. Chewy's a hustler.
He's been doing this since the 80s.
Yeah, he's been doing it since we was kids. And he at the same
My
pace
parents
too.
listened to Chewy on 98.1 before it was Kiss FM.
He's moving at the same pace too. Chewy stay moving. Like watch Chewy. He's everywhere.
You had him out there at
Bandcamp.
Bandcamp too, man.
2 weeks ago.
I gotta make my way out there.
Yep.
Man, you know, I could have you here all day, all night, hear you talk, brother.
I got to come back.
For sure, man. I definitely want to hear, about the culture. I want to come back, have you talk about a lot of things that come in Samoan culture, brother.
Sure.
Lots of different things. Before you leave, though, I want you to let everybody know where they can find you, all the social media stuff, all the YouTube stuff. Where can they tap in with you?
Man, I wish it was as easy as like just at DJ Tasi, but like Facebook's this dude, he got my shit, so I just can't use it all across the board. But Facebook is the real DJ Tasi. Okay. Twitter and IG at DJ Tasi. Okay. Hellafreemixtapes.com. That's where you can go get my latest Sign of the Streets mixtape, download it, stream it, play it, do whatever. It's dope. It's all Bay artists. I dropped this late last year, or actually no, in July of last year. Okay. And it's dope. The next one coming is the South by Southwest mixtape.
I was just listening to the podcast or the
first one.
Yeah. So this is number 2 coming up.
No, this is 3.
Three. My bad.
Which one you listen to? You listen to?
You were talking to a lady. She was on a local radio station out here. I forget what her name was. I don't know. I was just listening to it. I got that, but I'll show it to you after. I'll show it to you after. But Man, thank you for coming through, blessing us, bro. Like, you gave me so much game that I'm gonna take forward, in everything I do.
Yeah.
I can't wait to come out. Let everybody know where they can go to see Music Mondays.
Oh yeah, it's Bandcamp March 2nd is the next Music Mondays. Bandcamp is 1901 Broadway. I believe that's right. In Oakland.
Oakland, California.
It's from 4 to 7 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's all age, bring the kids. It's dope. It's a cool environment because it's just a chill space.
It's real Bay love.
Yeah, it is. It really is. There's carpets. It's some hippie shit. You feel me? Like straight up.
Definitely, man.
So yeah, come through. It's fun. It's a good time. It's family friendly, and it's a good network and learning thing.
For sure. And Talkingshift is gonna be there. So
Yeah.
hey man, Talkingshift, like, subscribe, follow, tell your mom, tell your daddy, tell everybody, your whole family. Do the whole 9, man. We out.
Peace.